So Pewdiepie's Pixelings, his new mobile game, has came out. Yes, another one. And the question everyone wants to know is it good? Well, if I'm being totally honest, yes, it's pretty good. I'm going to split this into two parts, the good and the bad. This game has only just came out, so there's a lot that can change, but after playing for an hour or so, I think I get the general gist of things. I'll give you the briefest of rundowns just so you have an idea of what this game's about. Pewdiepie's Pixelings was developed by Outerminds, the same people who made his other two games, this including Tuber Simulator, which was well received by most of its players. In this game it is up to you, Pewdiepie, and your team of Pixelings to restore order to Pixelland. As you progress through the game, you can upgrade and unlock over 30 different creatures that you probably already recognise if you're a fan of Pewdiepie. The combat in this game is set up similarly to many other strategic turn-based RPGs. While you have 5 characters on your team, only 3 can actually be battling at once, and this is the same for your opponent. Each character has different fighting styles, abilities, stats and traits, which means you actually do need some sort of skill to play this game. You can also hold up to 2 spells which can be used and recharged during battle. After a fight you are awarded XP to all fighters along with some money and a chest which includes even more items. If you take a quick look at the menus, you can see 5 tabs. The first one includes your team, where you can switch about characters, upgrade them and check your collection. After that's the map, not much I can say about that besides where the levels are. In the middle is the arena, which although seems promising is not actually usable yet. The only option on there is the unranked play against other users. The fourth tab is the guilds, where you team up with other users, and finally there's the shop. So anyway, let me get into the good stuff since I don't want to keep you here for too long. The first great thing about this game has to be the art style. I really like the retro pixelated look, which I do believe is fully hand drawn. In turn-based games things can get very repetitive and you need to keep people interested while they grind through the game, and I think the look alone can do this. However, the nostalgic feel this game emits is further increased by the 8-bit sound effects and music, which I also love. Another aspect that sets this game apart from many in the genre is the cutscenes. Each cutscene is fully animated and includes voice acting. Although only one character speaks, this being Felix, there's a lot of effort that's been put into making these, and to be fair, Pewdiepie does have a fair amount of lines in this game. In terms of gameplay, they have done really well besides a couple of things that I'll get into later. The best part of this aspect for me is the difficulty. This game isn't one that you can simply complete within an hour and then you are fully done with it. As there are multiple characters who all differ in health, damage, abilities and skills, you have to plan out how you're going to approach each level. I will say that this is more for later on down the line though, because when you start you can breeze through the first few levels. Once you complete it, you then also have the option to redo it all again on medium and then hard difficulty. Good luck to anyone who tries to take that on. Now onto some stuff that I didn't enjoy as much. Right off the bat I ran into a game breaking glitch. Not only once, but 3 times when I tried to start battling, everything froze and just stopped working. This wasn't my device by the way. You can still see all the animations moving, but none of the characters were doing anything and it took restarting the game multiple times to fix it. Take this one with a grain of salt though, as the game has only just came out and will probably be fixed. While the battling is fun, in my opinion it can drag at times, especially when you and your enemies have a lot of health. I sat there for a good 5 to 10 seconds when I was doing nothing in some battles, as everyone's attacks were recharging. Although it didn't cause me to stop playing, I do think that some people who have shorter attention spans will end up getting bored after a couple of battles. I would personally fix this by adding a small button or setting that allows the user to set the pace of the battle. For example, they could choose to double the fighting speed. I'm also not a huge fan of the leveling up system that they use. When you level and rank up a fighter, they don't look stronger, cooler or like they've even evolved. The only thing that increases is their stats. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but think about Pokemon for a second. Probably the coolest aspect of the game is leveling up your Pokemon until they evolve, but when they evolve in that game, the entire look of the character changes. I think it would be a whole lot more engaging if each fighter had an extra stage or two, and once they reach a certain level and rank, their look would change in some way. Overall, this game is really good in its early stages, and it has potential to be even better. I haven't really spoke about the guilds and arena since I can tell that these aspects will be improved on in future. Even if you are not a fan of Pewdiepie or RPG games, I would still recommend you try this out, as it is really high quality for a mobile game. But anyway, with all that being said, at least this game doesn't include any bridges. Oh wait, oh no. Thanks for watching. I've got some more good videos coming up in the future, so be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and let me know what your thoughts on this game are in the comments below. For now, I'm out. I'll see you all next time.